pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best-ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
PlayTime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang PlayTime. You're welcome.
All purpose unboxing El General matibay na dikitan El General konkreto, kahoy, bakal plastic El General All Purpose Epoxy palabangan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta! Yes! Don't worry! Be only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ang PlayTime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi na bitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
PlayTime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas dun ha. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
All purpose ang boxing El General. Matibay na dikitan El General. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal.
Boxstick, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta. Yes! Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas dun ha. Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas dun ha. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang date.
And so we continue with so much more of the ball games for all of you and our schedule for today. And of course, we're actually playing 4 games, done with 1, and here comes the second one. Still in the NCAA group, Benji Santiago with Tino Lee as we present to you Mapua University Cardinals going up against University of Perpetual Health System DALTA Altas, and coming to you from PlayTime Filoil Center in San Juan. Very, very interesting here. And I would say an important game para sa Mapua. Of course, makikita natin much better explained pag pinakita natin yung ating team standings.
Well, actually, so si Mapua, whether they win this game, I think they're pretty much eliminated from contention in the quarterfinals because CSB has been beaten them. Even if CSB loses all of their remaining games, may win over the other advantage sila sa Mapua. Now for Perpetual, who is at 4-4, they need certain things or certain conditions to happen for them to get into the quarterfinals. So may advantage talaga dito ang CSB and San Beda depending on the last 4 games they will be playing.
Yan, oo. Yung San Beda medyo naiwanan dun sa ating schedule. Anyway, it's Mapua versus University Perpetual. At kung titignan nga natin, etong Mapua, that was a heartbreaker in their previous game laban sa San Beda University. Look at that. Ang term dyan, silat eh.
Oh, given that you had a heartbreak of a loss. Kasi if they won that game, it would have increased their chances heading into this game of making it to the quarterfinals, which they did last year nung Filoil Preseason Tournament of 2024. But they had a double-digit lead and they end up losing that game to San Beda. Second chance points for San Beda, 13-4. Fast break points, 13-11. And it's the plus 12 sa 3 points kasi San Beda had more threes converted, 9-5 against Mapua.
Well, in that particular game, he kind of ran amok with the way he played. Of course, we're talking about Cyril Gonzalez with those monster numbers. It was, he had 23 points. It was 9 of 15 shooting from the field. And we'll be able to try to figure out how do you actually still pump up yourself just in case your chances have lost out already entering the quarterfinals for this preseason cup?
For sure, they want to end this tournament on a winning note.
Yeah,
whether they qualify or not into the quarterfinals. Their qualification is pretty much slim, or I think it's already eliminated.
Ito naman Perpetual, the last time around, they had this big win over the LPU Pirates to the tune of 94-79. And from what we're seeing right now, basically some of the other teams na hindi na magko-qualify in the quarterfinals are just basically taking this as part of their big preparation for their mother league come NCAA 101. And Kenji Doremdes, he really came out to play that time around, coming off the bench with 15 points and 3 rebounds in only 12 minutes. Mr. Quality minutes talaga si Kenji Doremdes in that particular game laban sa LPU.
Well, they took care of business against the struggling LPU Pirates, only with 1 win here in this preseason so far. And Perpetual, to get their chances still in the quarterfinals, they need to get a win here.
Let's take a look at our matchup here as we take a look at Clint Escamis. Although he has been struggling, that's not his usual numbers, just averaging nearly 8 points per ball game. He is matched up against Mark Goho Cruz, who's okay naman. And he's actually number 2 when it comes to scoring para rito sa Perpetual. Let's turn you over sa ating venue announcer.
Welcome back to PlayTime Cares Center here in San Juan for the continuation of the PlayTime Cares 18th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. Presented ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. This is game number 53 in our NCAA group between the Mapua Cardinals versus the Perpetual Altas. Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Mapua University Cardinals. Point guard number 7, Icy Kalyangan. Shooting guard number 0, Clint Escamis. Small forward number 86, Cyrus Nitura. Power forward number 1, Mark Igliane. And at center number 40, Joe Gulapa. Head coach for the Mapua Cardinals is Randy Alcantara. And now introducing the starters for the Perpetual Altas. Point guard number 9, Sean Argo. Shooting guard number 19, Mark Goho Cruz. At small forward number 10, Patrick Sleets. Power forward number 91, JP Boral. And at center number 21, Jericho Nunez. Head coach for the Perpetual Altas is Olsen Racela. Our officials for this game, Crew Chief Harry Santos.
Golapa ni Tura Egliane for Mapua. Perpetual as Orgo, Goho Cruz, Nunez, Sleet, and Boral. And we're just about to start with this ball game. Again, we'd like to welcome you for this particular game day this afternoon. Well, of course, the unpredictability of the weather still continues as some clouds are beginning to hover up in the skies. Well, let's see. Uulan, aaraw. As long as we can present to you the games as well, just to bring you the kind of excitement that you expect, go lang. As we take a look at Mapua getting the first possession here. Skamis lets it fly. Too strong, too long. And ball touch last by the Cardinals. Now it's the chance of Perpetual to get a first crack at the basket. And right now, ito ang Perpetual. JP Boral going to Patrick Sleet is their leader for this side of the Altas. Shot clock is down to 5. And there's the first basket here in this ball game. Patrick Sleet, the #1 scorer for Perpetual.
Great recognition coming from Nunez and great backdoor cut coming from Patrick Sleet because he was being pressured or being overplayed by his defender.
And back-to-back. Di ka patapos mag-compliment kay Patrick Sleet. Umiscore na naman kaagad eh, no? It's getting a lot of attention, really. And is living up to the hype, ika nga. Zigliani. They go for the 3. Mapua. Nothing there. JP Boral brings it down himself. Perpetual as they lead 4-0. Here comes a 3. Just can't hit it. Joe Gulapa grabs the rebound.
That was a good look though coming from Perpetual.
Yes, indeed. Saliksi ba naman ng mga depensa rin ng mga players dito eh. If you find yourself open, those are a rarity. But sometimes you have to create that situation for yourself. As Patrick Sleet with a power move inside gets denied by Golapa. They gave it another try, but it's a miss. But somehow Mapua, who will deliver their first basket here? It's Cyril Gonzalez will be coming off the bench here. Oh yeah, yan na yung pagkakataon siguro para sa Mapua because that's a shooting foul and Clint Escamis will go to the line.
That's his first one on the Altas.
I can remember in the previous coverage, nalilito ko dito kay Clint Escamis tsaka kay Cyril Gonzalez. Kasi sabi tuloy ni Clint, tanggalin ko na nga itong headband ko. Free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Oh my goodness! Hindi pa rin pala ganun kasigurado. So we take a look at Coach Randy Alcantara ng Mapua, ang defending champions ng NCAA.
Napanood ko nga yun. Napakinggan ko yun. Yung magalaban yung Mapua at San Beda. That was last Saturday.
Yes. Pareho ng hairstyle. Pareho halos din ng galaw, di ba? Perpetual lost an opportunity in transition right now. Mapua trying to get themselves on the board. Ayun na. Nabuksan na rin ang scoring. And Cyrus Ventura. He also played well in their previous yun nga lang, that heartbreaking defeat at the hands of San Beda. Perpetual. Shot clock going down once again. Saan sila pupunta rito? It's down to 4. It's down to 2. Malayo sa basket. And that's an air ball, meaning a shot clock violation against the Altas.
It's always a testament of a great defensive possession if your opponent is mapuputukan ng shot clock violation, and at the time, testament to Mapua's defense.
Quick pass inside. Clint Escamis had the right intention. Coach Clint Escamis is the #1 player when it comes to assists para rito sa Cardinals. Averaging 3.6 per ball game, not much. But of course, he is the leader.
And you mentioned not his usual numbers yung
Oo nga.
averages niya for the first 8 games.
Kasi I can remember that finals eh. Parang wala nga ibang player yung Mapua, puro Clint Escamis lang.
And you could just feel, because si Clint Escamis, he's a former season 99 MVP, tapos mythical 5 pa siya season 100. You just have a feeling na parang buhay-buhelo lang siya papuntang NCAA season 101.
Oo nga naman eh, no? Talaga ibinuhos naman niya for a couple of seasons. Maybe he's just taking it easy right now. It's his way of getting some rest.
Or maybe trying to get his teammates more acquainted to the system and his confidence. Yung mga confidence ng mga teammates niya.
Hindi pwedeng puro siya eh, no? Madaling mamarkahan eh. Patrick's lead from the outside falling short. Time ball game at 4. A chance to take the lead here in the first quarter for the Cardinals. And there it just happened. And Cyrus Detura gave them the go-ahead basket, 6-4. Sean Orgo really played his heart out in their win over LPU, and he turned out to be the best player in that particular ball game. Referee's whistle halts play here, 5 and 23 in the first quarter.
This is his first personal foul. First team foul for the Cardinals.
The foul was called on Clint Escamis.
Josh Alcantara for Marco Cruz. Shot clock at 14 seconds.
Nothing much that they can get from Mark Goho Cruz. Josh Alcantara has checked in. Sean Orgo with the basketball. That's a 3, and what a great delivery right there. Kapapasok lang. Instant offense.
Josh got a great look at 3 there with an off-the-ball screen coming from his teammate Jericho Nunez.
With the steal and a basket here. Josh Alcantara, back-to-back baskets from Sean Orgo, that assist. Kala ko, medyo nakikis-kisa na kaagad doon sa shaded area.
Well, Coach Olsen Racela and the rest of the coaching staff asking for a foul there, or an offensive foul on Mapua.
Gliani with a miss, but right now, Mapua still have possession. Escamis goes cross-court. It's a nice-looking three-pointer. And enough is enough. Perpetual with Sean Orgo bringing down the leather. Approaching the 4-minute mark ng ating first quarter. Patrick's lead. Nice slashing move to the basket.
Ang maganda dito kay Patrick's lead, pag drumive siya, buong-buo eh.
Well, for one thing, he's got a whole lot of experience. At talagang tiwala sa kanya si Coach Olsen. Ivan Lazarte will check in for Mapua. Wait. Anyari dito? There's a lot of confusion on the court. Ayusin muna yan.
Foul on number 9, Sean Orgo. That's his first personal foul. That's a 2 on the Altas.
So they called a foul on Sean Orgo. Still trying to figure out. Yung players ready na, yung refs okay na rin ba sila?
I think they just made certain clarifications with each other just to make sure everything is running well.
Still the assist, pero hindi nga lang pumasok for Joe Golapa.
Number 3, Josh Alcantara. That's his first.
Josh Alcantara is trying to be right in the middle of that play, but commits a foul. Joe Golapa had 13 points and 5 rebounds in that game against San Beda.
He had a great first period during that game.
Yun nga, there were just a lot of questions, but hindi siya naibalik.
I think
Hindi
he
siya
scored the first
naramdaman ng
7.
second half.
I think if I can recall, he scored the first 7 points
That's right.
of that game.
Was trying to dominate very early.
But the reason why he is on the line is because of the offense created by Clint Escames and dropping a ball for Joe Golapa. So,
Problema lang, wala pa sila na isushoot na free throws dito. That's the 4th miss. Up sa steal. And this is going to be touchdown for Clint Escames for his first basket. Imagine he only had 7 points in that loss to San Beda. Here comes another transition there. Ivan Lazarte off the bench. And we get a close ball game because of those back-to-back baskets for Mapua.
coming from back-to-back turnovers of Perpetual.
Firing away, goes for the 3. That's a miss, and here comes Mapua again. They're running. And that was a challenged move, but netting a foul. Josh Alcantara na naman. Taking a look at this fast break of the game, brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. That was Ivan Lazate finishing that play for Mapua.
Ivan Lazarte will take 2 shots.
Ivan Lazarte is the 3rd leading scorer for Mapua, averaging 8.4 points per ball game. So he goes for his 2nd free throw. Sablay, Drex De Los Reyes, who came in for Joe Golapa, the big fella, touching the ball last. Perpetual basketball. Time down to 2 minutes and 29 here in the first quarter. 2nd game in a schedule of 4 for this particular afternoon. Tied at 11. Perpetual, a lot of touch passing. Shot clock. They can't get closer to the basket. Shoots a 3, that's a miss. Offensive rebound. They go for another long distance shot. Still can't knock it down. And the pushing and shoving in that shaded area results into a foul as Drex De Los Reyes towers over everybody. Laki, no?
That's his first.
Yun nga, siya yung natawagin ng foul.
Usually, pag ganyan kakalaki, tatayo ka na lang at aangatin mo na lang yung hands mo straight up.
Pero kung minsan may mga players, instinctively, alam mo, yung chicken wings medyo lumilipat. Sa bagay, wings ka, kaya lumilipat.
Well, yun ang gagawin ng Perpetual is you're gonna box out Drex De Los Reyes to prevent him from getting rebounds.
Ayaw pang mahulog. And still tied at 11.
Ayan, pinasok na si Cyril Gonzalez.
Ayan. Obviously, naka-headband. Drex De Los Reyes kicks it out. Here comes Cyril Gonzalez. Oh, it's a 3! Huwag na kayong magkakamali, ah.
Well, picking up where he left off against San Beda, where he scored 23 points.
No more mistaken identity that time around. Mapua is back at the driver's seat. 14-11. Perpetual. Ball goes out. And it's going to be Mapua basketball. Approaching the final minute ng ating first period pa lamang. Yam Concepcion. Drex de los Reyes at the low block. Tried a banking shot. Nope. It didn't go down. Here comes Perpetual. Kenji Dorendes. What a breakout game for him. Perpetual. Maglupay. Here comes a three. Knocking it down. And John Abbas instantly getting himself on the board here.
Well, those offensive rebounds of Perpetual giving them extra opportunities.
There's a foul. Cyril Gonzalez will pick it up.
Cyril Gonzalez, that's his first 13th foul for Mapua University.
That's a shooting foul. So LA Casinillo could give them the lead again for Perpetual. 12.3 seconds. Back on top after hitting that first free throw, and he still got one more. Averaging more than 7 points per ball game, it is LA Casinillo. Making good both free throws on top. 16-14 ng Perpetual, but there's still time. Pressure defense being applied here by Perpetual. Huli! Cyril from midcourt. Hits the top of the backboard. Interesting the way it has been played for the first 10 minutes of play. The meeting between these two teams. Patrick Sleet, he really opened it up and wanting to dictate the flow of the ball game, favoring Perpetual. But of course, there are some other things that have happened here para sa Mapua. It took a little time before they were able to make their first basket. Once they got going, they even have managed to taste the lead a couple of times para rito sa Mapua. That was the first attempt and a three for Cyril Gonzalez. 16-14, lamang ng dalawa ang Perpetual.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
And we're just about to get things going para sa ating second quarter. Again, hello to everyone, especially those who are watching our live stream coverage. Siyempre, ito nga po, ang Perpetual will have possession to open up the second period, leading by 2 as they try to go inside, and an instant turnover naman. Sorry po. That was the kind of a play para sa Perpetual. Oh, they're trapping. Itong si Yam Concepcion. Oh, yun nga lang. Drex de los Reyes. Height is might that time around, Dino, ha?
But that started with Yam Concepcion getting away from that double coming from Perpetual, which opened up a pass coming from JC Recto to Drex de los Reyes.
Managing to get another offensive rebound at the Perpetual. How about this floater? Cyril Gonzalez. The handles, the shot, and he gets tagged mid-air.
Blocking foul number 55, JD Pagulayan. That's his first personal foul.
Pagulayan is the one called for the contact. Marco Cruz coming back into the game for Perpetual. He started this ball game. Two shots from the line for Cyril Gonzalez.
Kanina nga pinag-uusapan namin ni Sir J yung standings. Ang sabi ko nga, kung relationship status siya, it's complicated. Kasi ang daming scenarios na pwedeng mangyari. But with Arellano winning their game against JRU, malaki na yung chances nila or pretty much secured their quarterfinals berth. But ang threat lang doon is San Beda, who still has 4 more games left to play.
Yes. Drex de los Reyes with a good defensive job. Incidentally, yung first game natin, yung Arellano, that's 5 in a row. The number of victories. Drex de los Reyes again. Inside. Like nobody can stop him.
And when he's deep down low, itong si Drex de los Reyes, that's gonna be an easy 2 points.
Walang magawa no?
Hindi ka na kailangan mag-dribble. Aangat mo na lang yung bola. But for Mapua, I think in this tournament, they could feel or they could see they have a lot of target in their back. The back of their head.
Siyempre naman. Ikaw yung defending champion.
Ganun talaga pag ikaw yung reigning champions of the NCAA.
Pagulayan contributes on the offense. As you take a look at Cuenco, Gonzalez, Apasap de los Reyes, and Recto, the 5 on the floor here for the Cardinals. Uy! Nilalagay na. They managed to get back ball possession here for Mapua. Cyril.
Ooh.
Long 2, step back, air ball. Ay, pasa pala yun eh. Oh, pero hindi ma-convert ni Drex de los Reyes. Isa pa nga.
Just having the luxury of Drex de los Reyes and Joe Culapa na hindi na kailangan mag-dribble para tumira.
Gusto mo man i-box out. Ang lalaki ng katawan.
Ang laki. Uurong ka eh.
Exactly.
Kaya box out ang gawin mo.
Bakit sabihin pa sa'yo ni Drex de los Reyes, ang ginagawa mo dyan, ba't mo ko kinakalabit? Here he is again.
Basically, ang gustong sabihin ni Drex, mag-protein shake pa kayo. Dagdagan nyo pa yung protein shake. Kulang pa kayo.
Jericho Nunez picking up the foul in that shaded area. And Drex de los Reyes, he missed the bonus free throw earlier. Right now, he knocks down the first, brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito.
Basically, kailangan if you're the matchup of Drex de los Reyes or Joe Gulapa, you need to beef up. Because these guys are tough to push around.
Perpetual finding themselves down by 4. Jericho Nunez Where does he go to? Hirap.
Oh, great defense coming from JP Boral.
A great defense there from Mapua. Nice
What a
spin move. JC Recto giving them a 6-point advantage here. And it seems like things are going the way of Mapua here in the second period. Everybody's getting into the act. Looks positively good.
On purpose. Ang boxing, El General. Matibay na dikitan. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal.
Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis. Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Back here at PlayTime Filoil Center in San Juan. 6:31 to play before we end the first half. And then the need for adjustment on the part of Perpetual.
Kailangan din ng Mapua ng adjustment. 3 out of 11 sila sa free throw eh.
Sa free throws. Pero nevertheless, sila ay nakakalamang eh. And JP Boral still has not managed to score yet here in this ball game. And even this guy, Sean Orgo. Ang hirap talaga, oh. Hindi makapasok sa loob. Bailed out 1 second sa shot clock. Nag-commit ng foul ang Mapua.
And that's tough because you played good defense for the first 23 seconds.
First defense for Mapua University. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Sean Orgo will inbound. Ako, nahirapan pa yata. Muntik pa. Hindi sila makagawa ng paraan. Ito lang ang bibigay na tira sa kanila from the outside. And look at that boxing out that's happening. And
Holding foul number 19, Marco Cruz. That's his first.
Marco Cruz pa natawagan ng foul.
Substitution. Patrick Sneed for JP Pagmalayan.
Great box out though on that rebound for Mapua. Not allowing Perpetual to get to the offensive glass.
Up by 6, wanting to be up by more. Ball tossed up, and it ends with Patrick Sleet, who's back on the floor for Perpetual. Orgo. Hindi makalapit sa basket talaga yung Perpetual. Sige, tumira lang kayo sa labas. Yan binibigay sa kanila ng Mapua.
Eh, yung tira rin nila sa labas ay challenge din ng Mapua.
Jogolapa. Kababalik lamang on the floor. Almost hitting that one at close range.
Oh,
nice one. Patrick Sleep making it happen. Jericho Nunez. That's the value of a Patrick Sleet. He sees his teammates wherever they are.
That two-man game of Nunez producing that bucket for Perpetual.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
All purpose Epoxy El General Matibay na dikitan El General Konkreto, kahoy, bakal
Bostik, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Under 5 minutes to play here in the first half. 43% shooting from the field for Mapua. Big improvement here in the second period. And limiting Perpetual to only 30%. But here's Patrick Sleet. Earlier, a nice assist. And he gets fouled here. Talagang hinablot na yung braso eh. Clint Escamis, that'll be number 2 on him.
That's just a good foul coming from Clint Escamis to prevent an easy transition bucket for Perpetual.
22 seconds on the shot clock.
Patrick Sleet. Yun ang pumasok finally. Mark Gohol Cruz. That's only his first basket. Mark Gohol Cruz averaging 8.1 points per game. Ito na si EJ Sapasap. Ringing the bell that time around from Cyrus Litura. That was a great play for Mapua. 26-23. Perpetual trying to get back into this ball game. They're doing, I guess, the right way to come back here. JP Boral shoots a 3. Fell short.
Substitution for the Cardinals.
And Perpetual has been taking a lot of threes in this game. They're 3 out of 17. And we still have 4 minutes left in this first half.
Still Mapua just leading by 3. Clint Escamis. Yam Concepcion. Escamis. Joe Gulapa, that's not his range. They got to find somebody who can get the ball inside to him, but nevertheless, they don't need that. Cyrus Cuenco buries a 3-pointer.
And if there's a guy you can't leave wide open for Mapua, it's Cuenco who can knock down those outside shots.
Wiba sa kabila for Perpetual. Nope, it didn't happen. And here comes Mapua once again. They got an offensive rebound. Joe Gulapa. Is that floater overshooting it for Yam Concepcion. Play broken up, well read by Clint Escamis. He gets the pass back.
Escamis from Cyrus Litura.
The defense of Mapua disrupting whatever Perpetual is trying to do here and leading to that easy layup for easy 2 points for Mapua.
Patrick Sleet lines up the 3 and gets it to go.
It's Patrick Sleet.
9 points for Patrick Sleet. Escamis finding an akala ko lalabas pa eh. Cyrus Cuenco.
2 minutes.
Boral tried the hand-up play, broken up. Here comes Mapua once again. Boral diving for the loose ball, getting it back for Perpetual. And Patrick Sleet, that's going to be number 3 on Clint Escamis. Tama ba ako? Number 3?
Yeah, Yeah, that's his third foul.
Third team foul for the Cardinals substitutions.
And Mapua was actually asking for a foul in that prior possession.
Cyrus Nitura medyo hapong-hapo, but he got his teammates going here in the second quarter.
Ano yung hapong-hapo? Pagod na pagod?
Oo.
Ano yun? Anong...
Tagalog naman yun.
Tagalog ba yun?
Tagalog yun.
Malalim yun
Kapoy na. Kapoy.
Pagod. Ay, di ba ano yung Gen Z term ba yun? Or ano ba?
Bisaya.
Bisaya naman yun.
So many chances. Naku, tapon pa, oh. Kinda losing their focus itong Perpetual. Being harassed and even more by Mapua. And Patrick Sleet will go back to the bench. Yun, kapoy na rin. Pagpapahingayin muna.
Oo nga, pagod na rin yung kapoy.
Trying to go inside, Joe Gulapa keeps missing a lot of those inside passes for him.
But Cyril Gonzalez not giving up an easy layup for Josh Alcantara.
That's his second. 14th foul for Mapua University Cardinals substitution.
Yes, we heard it right. That's number 2 on Cyril Gonzalez. Oh, daming nabibitiwang pasa ni Joe Gulapa kanina. Hinuhulog-hulog lang ni Drex de los Reyes yung mga play na ganyan eh. For Mapua eh.
Tinututok lang eh.
Kaya nga, di ba?
This is gonna be the third and fourth free throws. Just the third and fourth free throws for Perpetual. Si Mapua already has shot 11 but only made 3.
Josh Alcantara going for a second free throw in 1 minute and 2 seconds to play here in the first half. Mapua will now utilize a timeout before we end the first half.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Comes off that timeout para sa panig ng Mapua. They're 3 of 11 from the free throw line. This could have been a bigger lead.
Yeah, a much bigger lead.
Samantala yung Perpetual, wala pa sinasablay. Although, not too much. 3 of 3. Rex de los Reyes being trapped in the backcourt. And he was trying to go to Ice Kalyangan.
Yun yung masakit. Galing timeout.
Galing timeout, tinapon lang yung bola.
Hindi ka man lang naka-shot attempt.
Let's see how Perpetual can slash this a little bit more. They're down by 5. They go for the long distance shot. I think inabot yun ni Cyril, or rather Yam Concepcion, who gets fouled the other way. 3 of 11 ng free throws. Tingnan natin para rito sa Mapua.
But that was a great pass coming from JC Recto, coming off a rebound.
We'll review the last play. All players, please proceed to their respective benches.
Well, indeed, that was a hard foul.
I think it's just gonna be a regular foul. Nothing extra coming from Perpetual.
So it seems like it.
I think he was just going for to block the ball. Nothing extra there.
Alan Maglupay. Indeed, that's a shooting foul.
Shooting to Young Concepcion.
Yam Concepcion, who has not been able to contribute, not just yet. They're 3 of 11 ang Mapua, shooting free throws here in the first half. All right, that's a first production here for Yam Concepcion. Has managed to come down with 2 rebounds already. He is their #1 rebounder, averaging 6.3 per ball game. No problem with those 2 free throws for Yam Concepcion.
Ivan Lazarte for Drex de los Reyes.
33.9 to play here in the first half. Alan Maglupay. And I guess yung momentum hindi napigilan. That's just how it was done there.
That's not a good foul. Because you're sending Maglupay to the free throw line.
Ayaw nga, ano. Penalty na pareho. And I already made mention of Perpetual has not missed the free throw.
They're 4 out of 4.
Has not missed the free throw.
And has made the same number of free throws with Mapua. Although Mapua has already attempted 11.
Flawless pa rin from the line.
Hindi ganun karami, but they make it count.
Yes. Kaya hindi naman talaga sila todong maiwanan ng Mapua. They're making good their free throws, 100%. Time down to 27.5. Cyril Gonzalez with a basketball.
Oh.
Naipamigay. Na-convert pa. And one. Josh Alcantara. Nice presence of mind. Look at that. You break up the play, you get it back, you make the basket, and for this team who has not yet missed a free throw, this could turn out to be just a 2-point game with only 21 seconds to play.
And so far in this first half, it's been Josh Alcantara and Patrick Sleet for Perpetual. Having 18 points between the two of them.
7 points currently for Josh Alcantara. Or make that 9 already.
That,
yes.
Bucket
Wala
earlier.
pa rin talaga sablay.
19 points for Patrick Sleet, combined for Patrick Sleet and Josh Alcantara.
Naku, naku, naku. Naku.
Another
I
turnover.
knew there was trouble. Bakit nga naman biglaan nagbababa ng bola? Itong si... Anyway, Perpetual naman ang gagamit ng timeout. 13.8 remaining here in the first half.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Coach Chito.
And Juno Soler.
Coach Juno. Ang
May
mga
laro.
bisita natin.
May laro ata UST mamaya eh.
Well, meron talaga.
Oo, may laro kayo.
10
Coach.
seconds remaining here in the first half. Let's see in Perpetual. They could tie the ball game or maybe take the lead. Patrick Sweet makes a move. He goes for the runner and he makes it! I do believe he could have considered there could have been contact.
We are tied at 30
It's a little off balance. And it's like just putting it up. But somehow he has managed to score. And look at where we are at right now. Just a few minutes ago, it was an 8-point lead para sa panig ng Mapua. All erased. They have not missed free throws. They have found focus and concentration once again. And of course, ito nga, we end up with Patrick Sleet. How was he able to put it up? It goes in. Never mind that. But the most important thing is they tied this ball game at 35.
GG bro!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Boxing El General, matibay na dikitan El General, konkreto, kahoy, bakal
Plastic, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umulan.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta. Yes! Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
I my future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
TNT, 25 years, tuloy ang sulit saya sa buong bansa.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Di abot ang data! GG bro! Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Enjoy high-speed internet with one of Smart's best ever promos. Whether you need big data on a budget or worry-free Unli internet, get these Smart Wi-Fi promos today.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
On purpose. Ang boxing, El General. Matibay na dikitan. El General. Konkreto, kahoy, bakal.
Posting, El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Hindi umulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta! Yes! Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa...
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ang Playtime. You're welcome.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
And truly, when we made mention earlier, Mapua had an 8-point lead, their largest, and Perpetual making some headway plays to end the first set, tying it all up at 35. Benji Santiago, Dino Lee, and yung mga numero natin dito, Dino.
Mapua shooting the ball much better than Perpetual. 14 out of 29. That's good for 48% for the Perpetual. Altas, 12 out of 35 for 34%. They're struggling also from the shooting the ball from beyond the arc at 19%, 4 out of 21. Mapua hasn't shot that much, 2 out of 7 for 28%. But the biggest difference here is at the free throw line. Perpetual, perfect from the stripe. Will this be the first time we will see a team shoot perfectly at the charity stripe? Or
you will
that
jinx
streak
it.
will continue? But for Mapua, they're 5 out of 13 from the free throw line.
Well, taking a look at Patrick Sleet, especially that last basket to tie it all up at 35. He's got 11. He's the only player in double figures. And Josh Alcantara coming off the bench, really heating up the action for Perpetual with his 9. Over at the other side, Drex De Los Reyes and, of course, Cyrus Cuenco, 7 and 5 respectively. Escamis with 4, Cyril Gonzalez with 4, and Cyrus Nitura also with 4. Let's see what the other guys can do in the second half. Clint Escames with his matchup against Mark Goho Cruz, who finds himself struggling. Well, Clint Escames, sabi nga natin, he's more of a player orchestrating the play. He's got 4 points and 2 assists at the end of the first half. 3 and 2, 3 points, 2 rebounds for Mark Goho Cruz. But anytime this player can explode, especially with a ball game like this, so close, they don't want to be separated at all. 35 after 2 quarters. We're going to be taking a break. Coming up, of course, sa aming pagbabalik ang second half.
My future.
Right? What's the plan?
I have a plan. The new Smart Junior Plan. Made for me. For only learning, only experiences, only connections at just $4.99. It's a plan as good as yours. New Smart Junior Plan.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Happy anniversary at TNT! Pangmalawakang coverage. With free data, calls, and texts. At sulit na rewards.
And welcome back, everyone. Once again, we continue with so much more for all of you. PlayTime Cares Filoil EcoOil 18th Preseason Cup. As the second half now is happening between these two teams, Mapua and Perpetual, all tied up at 35. Cyril Gonzalez floats it up. Nasa loob na, it decides to pop out. And Patrick Sleet with his 11 points and trying to make it easy for his teammates. If not his teammates, himself. It's a 3, knocking it down. Sean Argo with his first basket here in this ball game.
And I think it's a double foul on Cuenco and Sleet.
We have a double foul between number 10, Cyrus Cuenco, that's his first personal foul. And number 0, Ale Maglupay.
Kasi Maglupay instead of Sleet.
Wala naman dito si Maglupay. Nasa bench si Maglupay.
Oo nga. Nagulat din ako. Nahanap ko tuloy. Alam ko, 0 yun. Wala
Kasi
naman
si Maglupay nasa bench, gumalun eh. Tumasok ko.
Collection. Correction.
Kasi ako hinanap ko rin eh. Nasa si Maglupay eh.
Hinahanap ko yung jersey 0. Wala eh. Oh, wow! Naibanda pa yun. So Cyrus Cuenco involved in a double foul earlier, hitting a 3 off the backboard. .38 all.
19 on the shot ball.
Sleet inbounds. Orgo earlier with a 3-pointer. Sleet trying to get close to the basket. Puts it up. Off balance. Ang aga ng lamok.
Yun yung iniisip ko eh.
May palo.
Making foul on number 10, Santos Cuenco. That's a second. That's a 2 on the Cardinals.
Ang thoughtful naman ni ni Cyrus Cuenco dun.
Anti-dengue.
Oo, tag-ulan eh.
Yeah, diba? The first missed free throw ng Perpetual.
Wala pa rin talagang perfect.
Up one, Perpetual. Mapua. Easy lang.
Holding foul number
Tapos na yung kanina sa first game.
That's his first. That's the third team foul for Mapua University.
Nangamusta lang naman sila.
nga.
Sabi niya, kamusta ka na? Okay naman, ikaw, kamusta ka?
Di pa na i-inbound, may foul na. May tinawag.
Number 34, Young
Ayan,
That's 14
Concepcion.
fouls on Mapua already.
Grabe.
8 minutes and 23 seconds pa tayo dito. Not a good
Even
possession
1.5.
if you're Mapua.
Oh, has gone by here in the third. Sean Orgo against Clint Escamis. Nunez. Nice finance. Oh, can't convert. Offensive rebound. Hule. And now a traveling call.
Sayang yun yung backpick para kay Baldoria to open him up there. But he doesn't make it.
This is the first time he's seeing action here in this ball game. He did not play in the first half. It's that baseline jumper falling short with Cyrus Cuenco. 39-38. Para sa Perpetual. Clint Escamis, that will be number 4.
And that's 2 free throws for Perpetual.
Penalty pa, no?
That's his 4th personal foul.
So naka-4 na fouls na si Clint Escamis at the early juncture of this third period. Tapos penalty ka na ng ganito kaaga. So things are favoring itong Perpetual.
And free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. They have missed a free throw earlier. Sean Orgo missed another one. Nevertheless, they have this 2-point advantage. And Mapua Clint Escamis nursing 4 personal fouls. Gonzalez tripped and fouled by Sean Orgo. Marco Cruz ang tinawagan ng foul.
Escamis will be subbed out here by Coach Randy Alcantara because of his 4 fouls.
And he's only got 4 points and 3 assists. Third quarter pa lang to, syempre. Cyril Gonzalez. Play broken up by Perpetual. No need to hurry, set it up. Orgo. Sa kanang bahagi. Play broken up. Mapua. Great hustle plays that time around. Cyril. Yam Concepcion missing that floater. Orgo right now. Baldoria falls down, lost the basketball. And in transition, Yam Concepcion. 4 points for him. Second assist from Cuenco. Tabla at 40. And that backing shot by Baltor. Pumasok. Tayo yung highest pointer sa sa overtime, di ba?
Tayo ba? Oo, nakakadalawa na tayo. But with that back shot coming from Baldolia, I'm sure it wasn't intended, but you'll take it if you're Perpetual.
Yeah, that's a field goal. He's got 3 points in the ball game. And they're up by 2, 42-40.
Nakakaramdam ka ba ng overtime?
Hindi naman, third quarter pa lang ito. Ikaw naman. Naalala ko lang bigla, teka muna. Kasi dikit lang itong ball game natin eh.
Pero nung una natin, hindi tayo magkasama.
Aha.
Yung pangalawa, yung nagsama tayo.
Yun.
Doon tayo na.
Mas lalong naidiin.
I think that was the San Beda JRU game where San Salvador happened.
Yes. So Perpetual getting a good feel here in the third quarter, especially maaga pa pumasok sa penalty itong Mapua. Cyril was able to get that layup. But that's only his second basket here in this ball game, if I'm not mistaken. Well, he's got 6 points, actually. Perpetual being patient. Sleet. Mas malapit ka. Binigay kay John Abis. Abdullah. Behind the back. The 3 is short for JC Recto. Umapak sa linya.
Great defense for Mapua, preventing that layup for Josh Alcantara. Or that drive coming from him.
42 all. Four minutes and 49 here in the third quarter. Joe Gulapa will see action once again. Let's see if he could make up about a couple of mistakes back in the first half when he saw action. Cyril. Joe Gulapa back to Cyril. Shot clock is down at 2. That outside shot, nope.
A long shot coming from Cyril Cuenco. Cyrus Cuenco.
Step back 3, falling short right there for LA Casinillo. It's only got 3 points so far here in this ball game. 42 all. Eight to shoot. That's a miss. It's going to be Perpetual basketball. Time down to 3 minutes and 51 here in the third period.
Substitutions. Cyrus Ventura, Idris Abasas for Cyrus Cuenco and Samuel Gonzalez.
Sapasap Nitura coming back into the ball game for Mapua. Kenji Dorandes back on the floor. Seven to shoot para sa Perpetual. Medyo sumama na yung shooting dito sa third quarter.
For both teams, scoring has stalled.
Yes.
And we've been at 42 all for quite some time.
I know.
Ayaw nila mag-iwanan.
Kaya nga eh. Buti lang, third quarter pa lang ito. Mapua, the opportunity. Are they going to lead again? Yes, they will on that backing shot by EJ Sapasap. First basket for Kenji Doremdes after his 15-point output versus LPU.
Another backdoor play coming from Perpetual.
And another deadlock at 44 this time. Turnover ng Mapua. And that's going to be 15 turnovers. Pareho sila ng Perpetual here in this game. Mark Agliane will come back. JC Recto only managed 2 points and 4 rebounds, along with 3 assists naman. Wow, ang daming ganun pangyayari. Hinuhulog na. Pero yung ring,
niluluwa.
Niluluwa, tama. Post move, back with the lead. And Cyrus Nitura, 6 points across his name, along with his 2 rebounds and 1 assist. Perpetual for the go-ahead basket. Can't make the 3, but they managed to get an offensive rebound. LA Casinillo, Kenji Doremdes. Empty possession for Perpetual.
Oh, that was, I think, that was a bad pass coming from Mark Igliani.
Miscue no? Ayaw talagang mahulog.
Masyadong masikip yung pinasahan niya dun.
Borja at close range. And then contact away from the basketball as we take a look at this rebound of the quarter brought to us by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy.
It's his first third team foul for Perpetual DALTA substitution. JD Pagulayan for Josh Alcantara.
Pagulayan, pinalitan si Josh Alcantara. 85 seconds to play here in the third.
On the shot clock.
Lapa. Igliani. 10-second shot clock. Oops! Agaw! Perpetual. Nice finish. Agulayan coming back into the ball game and even using his offhand to finish it. And ties the ball game again at 46. Here comes that strong, aggressive move to the basket. EJ Sapasa picking up on his numbers here. He's got 6.
Showing his upper body strength to finish that hard drive to the basket.
Kenji, long and strong with that 3. Ball will stay para sa Mapua.
Substitution for the Altas. Allen Maglupay for Kenji Doremdes.
Ilan na foul niya, Allen Maglupay? Kanina mali. Sa bench na foul niya. Ngayon, pretty sure. We're pretty sure he's here on the floor now. Banking shot, nope.
I think that was last touch on Perpetual, pero binigay ng referees dito sa
May challenge
Perpetual
ba?
yung bola. And I think they're gonna be, Perpetual's gonna challenge.
The Cardinals are challenging the last out-of-bounds play. All players.
Bagay, this is the first use of that challenge.
Oh, on that rebound, I think tumama siya kay Joe Gulapa, but before it went outside, it touched a Perpetual player.
There's still 8 seconds to play here in the third period. A 13-11 scoring run.
Oh, it's a successful challenge for Mapua.
Mapua University, Cardinals is successful. Ball possession stays
On Casanillo.
Casanillo ang last touch. Pero sa Casanillo, patay mali. Not me, not me.
Walang aamin, syempre, di ba? Walang aamin dyan.
So lamang ang Mapua, 48-46 for now. And after that successful challenge, they will execute their offense.
Yan yung sinasabing innocent until proven guilty.
Cletus Camis setting up this three-pointer, but it's short.
At the end of the
Well,
third
not as much that we have seen here in the third period. That was the defense, of course. And most probably, we're going to give them credit for that. And both of these teams really having difficulty trying to make easy baskets. And you really have to go hard if you want to produce some points. Still, it's very close, 48-46. 2-point advantage for Mapua.
Itong part na to.
Okay po.
Swerte si Vic. Ikaw kaya, subukan mo sa
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Swerte sa akin ng Playtime. You're welcome!
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Hindi mo tayo makakabenta! Yes! Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
13-11 scoring run that happened back in the third period, favoring Mapua as they have this 48-46 on the board. And welcome to the fourth quarter, Benji Santiago, Dino Lee. Ito na, kinakabahan ka na ba, Dino?
Wag naman sana. Wag naman sanang...
Malayo pa ikaw naman. Huwag ka mo na makirid away.
Dapat kabahan.
Coach Olsen Racela. Of course, this is basically the time for the coaches actually to try to evaluate the performance of each and every player that they have on their lineup. And of course, where it all begins. Imagine 18th already, this preseason cup that has been going for years. Perpetual. Valdoria short. Or rather, that was Alan Maglupa, I'm sorry. And they get another chance here. Nope.
Oh! Gulapa and Nitura going for that rebound with no Perpetual player nearby. So
when we made mention kanina na pareho sila with the number of turnovers na 15, parang wow, mali ang dating nitong second half natin in this ball game. Magkakampi nag-aagawan sa rebound.
Well, that typically happens. It's not a rare occasion.
Only the first on Joe Gulapa is joined by Cuenco, Igliani, Nitura, and Sapasap. The 5 on the floor for the Cardinals.
But things have slowed down for both teams offensively in this second half.
A miss. Pretty obvious, meron na kagad na.
Ayan, kay Maglupay yan.
Si Maglupay talaga. Because he is on the floor. No more collection. I mean, no more correction. Let's see who can deliver the first basket here in the fourth. Cyrus Cuenco, shot clock is down to 3. Cuenco, long distance, back rimmed, that long distance shot. And the rebound by Pagulayan. Yun ang pumasok. Something that they need to happen. Allen Maglupay.
May kasama pang titig sa bench ng Mapua.
6 3-point shots made for Perpetual, who's got Maglupay, Magdangal, Borja, Pagulayan, and Boral playing here in the fourth in the early goings of this final quarter as Joe Golapa has been able to find a way, a little bit off balance, but managing to get that ball to go down. 4 points. 50-49. Play broken up. Golapa is able to end up with a basketball.
What's interesting is we're in the fourth period and only one guy from both teams has scored in double digits, and that's Josh Alcantara.
Well, it's his sleet. He had 11 back in the first half. Long distance shot. I mean, the story of 3-pointers here in this ball game, not a lot really. Basically, they're just combining for 9. 6 for Perpetual and 3 for Mapua.
On a lot of attempts.
Yes. The number of attempts. 29 plus 14 is?
43.
43. Sabi ko na nga, mabilis ka sa math eh. One-point game, folks. So Mapua leads by 1. Under 10 seconds to shoot. That's an air ball. Igliane. Not exactly his range.
With the way things are going, this might come down to the very last possession.
Basta ganyan lang may butal.
Pero may butal din sila sa pag free throw eh. So it will even out eventually.
Joe Golapa goes back to the bench with 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. A far cry from his previous showing of 13 points and 5 rebounds. Alley-oop and JP Boral. That's his first basket.
Coming from Pagulayan.
JP Boral averages 7.3 points per game, and Mapua throws an opportunity away to try to get back the lead. Taking a look at this PlayTime Cares play of the quarter, elevating the next generation of Filipino athletes.
Great anticipation coming from Pagulayan, recognizing that Boral was going to be wide open for that one.
Maglupay now, JP Boral has it. That penetration, oh! Ang reaction ng Perpetual.
Almost, but not quite.
That's his second. That's a 2 on the Cardinals.
Caxelos Reyes giving up a foul.
2 shots, JD Pagulayan.
And Pagulayan has got 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Trying to add up to his production and trying to get the lead back. They missed a couple of free throws. Free throws brought to us by ABC Tile Adhesive. Sigurado ka dito. Time down to 5 minutes and 42. This is the thing that's really going for Perpetual. Better shooting from the line. We have a timeout, 53-50 Perpetual.
Palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Sa ABC sigurado ka, pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Playtime. Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! Be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Continuing with the action here, 53-50 for Perpetual. Mapua with the basketball. Cyril Gonzalez hangs and boards that attempt, making
it look easy for Cyril Gonzalez.
8 points for Cyril Gonzalez, averaging 8.6. Konti na lang. Pero kasi in their previous game, he really, you sabi, 23 points in just 12 minutes of play. Itura. Cyril overshoots. They're going to be calling a foul here. Si Drex de los Reyes ang natawagan ng foul.
Foul coming from establishing possession for a rebound.
Hanging on to a 1-point lead, and guess who's back on the floor? Patrick Sleet, JP Boral, Sean Orgo. It's basically the starters. Ooh! Mark Igliana giving up a foul, and the initial call was an unspo.
Tinulak na lang. So, in basketball terms, you can't give up those kinds of fouls. And FIBA doesn't want players to just give up fouls like that.
That's his first personal foul.
2 shots plus ball possession.
Kaya siyang tinawag na unsportsmanlike foul because he didn't even went for the ball. He just wanted to prevent Boral from even attempting a shot at the basket.
He might have felt that push from behind kind of a little bit strong. He misses first free throw, but managing to get the second one.
And what's interesting between these two teams is we know they're both with 4 wins and 4 losses on in the team standings, but Mapua has been up and down in this tournament. Itong Perpetual, probably one of the hottest NCAA teams on a 3-game winning streak heading into this game. So momentum is in their side.
Drex de los Reyes holding tough defense interior. JP Boral, there you go. 4 points. I'll make that 5 points for JP Boral. Patrick Sleet has got 4 assists here in this ball game. He's outdone himself in that department. He's just averaging almost 3 assists per ball game. A delayed whistle, but nevertheless, they still call it.
Perpetual was asking for the 5th foul on Clint Escamis. But you're happy because you get a stop and possession is back with your team. And you have a 4-point lead.
Patrick Sleet is basically playing here and walking on thin ice. Pinit-pit yung bola, Patrick Sleet, pero he did not go for the shot, and as a result, nagulat yung kakampi, si Eman Pizarro, turning it over. But Perpetual is hanging tough with a 4-point advantage.
Mapua needs to answer back.
And JC Recto for Drexler Reyes.
JC Recto replacing Drex de los Reyes. Just over 3 minutes to play here in this ball game. Cyril with that floater, it's a miss. Cyril Gonzalez managing 8 points so far, way below his standard and average. And decides to go down. Pagulaya, that's his 8th point. And stretches kind of their lead, up 6 right now.
El General All-Purpose Epoxy, palabahan sa kahit anong dikitan.
Playtime! Pinakamataas sa cashback sa 2%. Taas nun, ha? Guaranteed 10 minutes ang cash out. Ang bilis! Over 2,500 games para maraming chances manalo.
Sa ABC, sigurado ka. Pulido ang trabaho, di ka papalya. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Well, for these two teams actually experiencing a roller coaster ride in their campaign here for this 18th Preseason Cup. As we take a look at Perpetual, once Patrick Sleet is on the floor, things are beginning to happen in a real nice way for Perpetual. They made a stop. Their biggest lead was at 5, but that was just back in the first half, and right now they enjoy it. Their largest so far. Patrick Sleet, no need to hurry. That's what I'm talking about. Patrick Sleet, so unpredictable with his move. JP Boral. How about that hablot na offensive rebound? Ayun, naintindihan mo ba yung hablot?
Kinuha. Another offensive rebound.
Oh, last two? What?
Naputol ah.
Kaya nag-brown out yung microphone. JP Boral. Patrick Sleet, no! Cyril Gonzalez.
Perpetual had multiple opportunities to increase the lead further and put more pressure on Mapua. And it has been a struggle here in this fourth quarter for Mapua. Only 4 points.
Shot clock down to 8 for Perpetual. Patrick Sleet turns, fires, banks it in! And tying the largest lead here in this ball game, this time in their favor, as they are also up by 8. 60-52 with just a minute and 4 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Parang pride ang pinaglalabanan dito kasi pareho nga sila ng win-loss eh.
And of course, Perpetual, even though it's a slim chance, they'll take it with a win here.
Oo naman.
With chances of qualifying for the quarterfinals.
Tsaka yung mga wins, moral booster yan eh.
And I think with this little time left, Perpetual has secured their 5th win and their 4th straight.
Yam Concepcion gives up a foul. Mukhang patay yung microphone. Hindi ko alam kung ano. Okay. And
Sumakto
it's gonna be free throws.
Sumakto dun sa 2 minutes eh, di ba? Naputol yung
Kaya nga.
last 2 minutes natin dun. And that is quite unfortunate. Nagkaroon tayo ng technical difficulties.
That's on the floor. Pero buti na lang nandito pa rin tayo. 37.6.
Ako, last ko na to. Ikaw.
Meron pa ako.
Dalawa ka.
May dalawa pa.
Hindi
Of
ka
course,
pa
yung susunod natin, it's in the UAAP group naman.
UE versus
UE versus
UST.
UST. Ang susunod natin dito. And then San Beda will take on Benilde.
Which is a big game.
Yes, indeed.
Later on.
Sean Orr, may kaba pa ng konti ha. He missed on the free throw.
Because if the Blazers wins over San Beda, complete na yung final forecast natin.
Remember the top 4 in the NCAA group, top 4 in the UAAP group goes into a crossover quarterfinals. Knockout yun. Patrick Sleet here in display gave up a foul on the streaking Clint Escamis. Basically 34 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Oh, Patrick Sleet, he's everywhere.
An all-around game coming from him.
Yes.
And he's led the way for them in scoring.
After that heartbreaking loss, teka muna, lumalaban pa si Cyril Gonzalez, but there's still just 25 seconds remaining. Kaya pa ba? 2-possession game. Foul on Yam Concepcion. Mapua in penalty.
And with that 3 made by Cyril Gonzalez, he will be the first Cardinal to get
Be in
into
double
double
figures.
double
Oo nga,
figures. Actually, dalawa lang sila. Silang dalawa lang pala ni Patrick Sleet. Hindi pala si Josh Alcantara yung in double digits. But this is gonna be the finishing touches.
Yes.
Into this game. Unless a miracle happens.
And we are able to shake off the curse between the two of us.
Because the last time we were together, it was an overtime game between San Beda and JRU.
Kaming dalawa ni Dino Ling highest pointer.
Hindi ba si
Sino?
Randolph? Isa pa lang no? Isa pa lang si Randolph eh.
Hindi tayong dalawa eh.
Muntikan ka pala nung sa
Puro
San Beda at
muntikan
saka
Yeah,
Mapua.
that's right.
Nung Saturday.
And this is also the story here for Mapua, not being able to hit their outside shots. When basically they were just 4 of 20.
And Perpetual picking up their 4th straight win and 5 wins in total. They will take it even if their chances are slim. to get to the quarterfinals. They need a lot of things to happen because CSB is at 5-1 and San Beda is at 2-3.
So this is how it ended in a very close ball game for most of the time. 63-55 Perpetual having their way laban rito sa Mapua. And any chances of the defending champion ng NCAA na Mapua, they're going to be out of the picture already para dun sa ating top 4 qualifiers for the quarterfinals. Yung mga nasa NCAA group. And look at this guy. Sabi ko nga, whenever he's on the court, everybody feels good. He makes everybody really feel and look good.
Well, he a transfer from FEU, itong si Patrick Sleet. Started strong and ended strong in this game, making buckets to further increase the lead and secure this win. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals for Mr. Sleet.
Most important thing, the victory. And as we take a look at the, of course, the Smart Powered Up plays, powered by Smart Power All 99. Get on the Facebook or TikTok, plus 10 gigabytes data and only calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. Well, this game is over for now, but there's still 2 more in our schedule. And coming up next, it's going to be University of the East and University of Santo Tomas. Patrick Sleet, Perpetual, and shaping up to be a contender when NCAA 101 resumes this year. The numbers, the final numbers natin, Dino.
Mas maganda pa rin ang shooting ng Mapua sa field goal, 38% to the Perpetual Altas, 32%. Pero 2 more made threes coming from Perpetual, and free throws, I think that made the difference here with Mapua missing 8 as opposed to Perpetual just missing 4.
All right, so 2 games down and 2 more. At ito yung ano lang natin, to conclude yung key matchup with Clint Escamis, Mark Goho Cruz. Nothing much has changed about their
Nothing
numbers
much has changed
since nung halftime. Ano?
Kasi nadagdagan lang si Clint Escamis ng isang assist.
Isang assist.
But for Mark Goho Cruz, nothing has changed. But it was other players that stepped up for both teams.
Well, that could be a good sign para sa Altas. This is what's happening next. UE versus UST. Diyan lang po kayo.
Sa